We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Minnesota Twins and the San Francisco Giants. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Here's George Springer. The average for him entering play here's in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Hit down the third base line, and that's through for a hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. In now, Eddie Rosario. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Schoop is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jung Ho Kang. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit on the ground out to short. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. So here's Joe Mauer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Stepping into the box, Park. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 12.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. At the plate, Adam Jones. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kepler's on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Matt Carpenter. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Hit hard to the right side. Dozier with a great stop. That's off to that one. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Park racing back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Kyle Gibson, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. Here's Brian Dozier now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. There's a ground ball now and a chance for Mauer at first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a. Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. First pitch on its way. George Springer will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike. Now batting, Brandon Belt, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Johnny Cueto. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Mauer will look up and put it away, and that in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Joe Mauer.
This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carpenter.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jones ranging back, and it's off the fourth archway. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in to try it again. Max Kepler. Minnesota. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Max.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gomes has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Park is going to striding in once again. Park so far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Center fielder, number 12.
And this will be fouled away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. So striding in, Adam Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop,
digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Crawford. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Mauer is there, and he'll step on the bag himself. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Gibson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kyle
swing
Gibson.
And a little tapper. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Lindor.
Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jones ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he takes ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. So it's ball 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jung Ho Kang is in for a third. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Hit on the ground to third, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman.
High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next
standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now at the plate, Johnny Cueto. He flew out in his last at-bat. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kepler over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's Matt Carpenter,
13,
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Schoop will settle under it to make the play, and that ends. Striding in once again, Park. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Center fielder, number 12.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Rosario is there. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Mauer. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop,
ready once again, Brandon Crawford. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. Ready for another shot now, Brian Dozier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Jason Castro.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another 44, chance? Kyle Gibson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Jorge Polanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 11, Jorge Polanco.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Benintendi in pursuit, and no one will track it down.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tyler Duffy is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in once again, Jonathan Schoop. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Belt comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he lays off there 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in to try it again. Colby Rasmus will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that Sam Dyson has been summoned. So digging in now, George Springer. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. This is line to left. Benintendi is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now here it comes. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And a 2-out hit will bring Joe Mauer to the plate.
First baseman number 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the box now. Park. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Center fielder.
Number first pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And the pitch. Right side. Oh, look at Carpenter. The throw to first. Got him. So stepping in, Adam Jones. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nope.
First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Line drive to left. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Kepler moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out against Sam Dyson, who tries himself to shut the door. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And the pitch. 2-1. Backdoor. Breaking ball. The 2-1 on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready now. Jason Castro. It was a fly out for him. Josh Osich gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Miguel Sano will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out from the bases empty. 261 the average coming into action here. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Crawford into shallow center. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top